Man, that looks good. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. What a sweet ride. Man, we have been so busy trucking this last year. We really need a vacation. Like, it is time to go on a vacation, and I think we're going to do that today. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Spur, and we're back at it with more American Truck Simulator. Today, though, we're not trucking. We're pickup trucking today. We're going to go on a vacation. We're taking the old Ford dually out with our, I guess we got our camping equipment and stuff in the trailer in the back there, and we're going to go up to the Grand Canyon. We're down in Phoenix right now. Yes, we're in Phoenix, and we're going to go to the Grand Canyon Village. This is a really nice little mod you can pick up. It looks absolutely amazing. And it's free. You can't beat it. So let's go ahead and hop in the truck, and we'll get the GPS up so I can see where we're going. This is an automatic. This is going to be incredibly weird driving this and it not being a manual. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It is a nice little truck. Oh, we got to get track R going. Hang on, just bear with me just a second here. Let's get it going. There we go. Now we're good. Now we got track R. All right, let's get rolling. I think we're good. This thing's got I think it's 170 horsepower Cummins in it. Not a bad truck. Not a bad truck at all. This thing looks nice. Even got a little pizza for us while we're going down the road there. You know, we're gonna do a little driving and eating some pizza. It is though. This is just an absolutely amazing truck. My dad had a old Ford. It was an 80 or 81. And it was a step side. It was a little step side with an inline six in it. And this truck, like, it wasn't exactly like this truck at all. I mean, they really probably weren't even that close, but there's a lot of things from this truck that really kind of remind me of that old Ford that my father had. So it does. It brings back a lot of memories. I wish I still had that truck. I really just do. Really just do. I hadn't driven that old Ford since I was 18, and my dad got rid of it many years ago. So I wish we still had it, though. I really do. All right, we're rolling. We're heading towards Camp Verde, and then Flagstaff, and then points north. Should be a lot of fun. Man, this thing rolls. We don't have much weight in our trailer. It's just some camping equipment, stuff like that. Tent, maybe an ATV. I can't remember what we loaded in that thing. We loaded it up a long time ago, and then we've been we've been driving. We've been doing our job, you know, working on our $169 million that we got. So we forgot. I forgot what's back there. Oh, this is so cool, though. I love it. This is the first non-18 wheeler that I've ever driven in ATS, believe it or not. First time out of all these years that I've had this game. I don't think I've driven any kind of a car. I can't remember it. We've done a bus. We did a bus. And I did a military truck a long time ago, but I think that's been it. Like, I can't think of anything else that we've done. Man, she drives good, though. She drives good. She looks good. Sounds good. My dad's old Ford was a lot like this one in the color scheme, except the top was maroon, too. Like, it was maroon with the red side panel, and then it had, I want to say it had, like, white pinstriping around the red, or like a silver. Maybe it was a silver. I can't remember. Oh man, this thing is nice, right? It's nice. This is on my other profile. I had been on the other profile the other day, my original profile, my Spurfic profile. And I forgot to swap over, so this truck is on that one, so we won't have the improved traffic. But it still looks pretty good to me, like you can't really tell. Hopefully this will work out. I've had some issues on that mod, or on that profile with mods. I think I got some mods that are causing some problems.
Go straight.
Nice, I love it. Oh man, this brings back so many memories. That dash brings back so many memories just looking at that. That was my first vehicle I ever drove, was that old Ford pickup. I started driving it to school. Before, let's see, yeah, it was when I was 16. I started driving it a few months before I got my driver's license, because that was a thing back then. Like, you could drive to school, you didn't, I mean, just people did it, you know? And so I started driving it a few months before I got my driver's license, and then I drove it like throughout high school. Throughout my entire time in high school, that's what I drove back and forth to school. And it was such an awesome little truck with that inline six. It was so easy to work on. Like, it really just was. It had all the room in the world up under the hood. Like, you could practically crawl up in there with the engine. And it was really super easy to work on. I like, you know, change oil, change spark plugs, flush the radiator, just did all kind of stuff on that truck all the time. Did stuff with the distributor, like, it just all the time working on it. And it was a good one to kind of learn on, because it was very easy. It was very, very easy to work on, so I really do. I wish I still had that truck. All right, let's keep rolling here. This is gonna be kind of a short video today, but that's all right. That's all right. They don't all have to be really long, but I do appreciate you guys. You've been absolutely awesome. Supporting the channel and watching the videos and stuff like that, and I just you don't know how much that means. It still, I say it all the time, it blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind. We're you know, we just passed 2,300 subs. We literally just hit 2,200 the other day. And I just absolutely enjoy it. It is a blast. It is like the most enjoyable thing I've ever done, making this content and sharing it with you guys. Oh man, is that not beautiful? We might need a screenshot, right? I think it's gonna be time for a screenshot. All right, there we go. Grab a few screenshots. We're good with that. We'll carry on. We got the junction with I-40 coming up. So yeah, we're coming up on Flagstaff. I'd seen this truck floating around out there for a while, so I'd had my eye on it, and I didn't really know like what was associated with it or anything like that. So I decided to grab it. It's off the Steam Workshop. It's not a Steam Workshop add-on, so you have to know that. But I grabbed it. It's worked out really good. It's easy to install. Good-looking truck. It really just is like one of the better jobs I think I've ever seen. Probably because I'm so familiar with it. Like, I'm so familiar with this kind of this dash setup and everything. Like, it brings back so many memories. The only thing that was different in our truck that I remember is it didn't have that pearl wood inlay or whatever that is on the dash. It was like a black plastic, I think. Kind of like the rest of the dash, really, as far as I can remember. And then the bench seat was maroon. A maroon with these designs on it, so. But all in all, it brings back a ton of memories. It really just does. All right, let's slow her down a little bit here. I wonder if you could haul stuff in this. Like if you could actually pick up a load somewhere and go somewhere, maybe. Do some things. Alright, let's lower on down here. I need another pickup. I haven't driven a pickup in years. We have an SUV now, and it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It works out great for
left, and then turn left.
3 kids. But it sure would be nice to have a pickup truck from time to time, because you just every once in a while you have to haul things. You know, like you can't do that in an SUV. Oh, it's so nice. I'm really digging this, guys. For having such a big engine, she gets pretty good gas mileage too. So I'm thinking what we may do is we may start taking this thing out on sightseeing tours from time to time. Just get off the beaten path and like look at some of the sites, because usually when we're trucking, we got to get those miles behind us. You know, we don't have time to mess around and check things out. We got to get on the road, get those miles behind us, so we don't really get to look at a lot. I don't look at a lot of the scenic overlooks and things of that nature. We just go. All right, let's hop back out. We'll take a peek at her. This is a truck I need to let my kids drive. My two, or actually all my daughters, they like to drive an ATS from time to time. They don't do the manual. Even though I thought about teaching them the manual, I think it'd be kind of, it would be good for them to at least kind of understand the concept of how that works. Though they'll probably never have to like deal with that their entire life. I haven't driven a manual. I could tell you the last manual I drove was back in 2004. That was the very last manual transmission I ever drove, and it belonged to a friend. Like, it wasn't even ours. I never even owned a manual. So we had old farm tractor, of course, that I drove. That I guess that kind of counts. I mean, it is a manual transmission, not like a car, but yeah, I haven't driven one in ages. Really, never driven one a lot anyway. Like my dad had he had a Colt and a Chevette that were both manuals, that were his work cars. And I remember him taking me out when I was first like kind of learning to drive. Like one of the few times that he actually ever gave me lessons, I remember going to a big parking lot with a manual and driving it. But like a lot of my driving experience as a kid, like I started driving when I was really young. Like we would go out in the country in the pickup, in that pickup I was talking about, and Dad would let me drive it, and we would go down these old country dirt roads, and he would pick plums and blackberries. He would sit on the passenger side and he'd look for them, and when he would find some, when he would spot some, he'd be like, stop. We'd stop. And he would grab a sack and go get the blackberries and plums and stuff like that. And then we would come home with like bags just full of them. So that was like my very early driving experience. I was probably...
Get ready to turn right.
Maybe around 10. I think 10. And it wasn't really a big deal. You know, it wasn't a big deal at all. But I do remember him taking me out in the Chevette. I think it may have been the Colt. Probably the Colt, actually. And like teaching me to drive the manual. Like that was an actual lesson where he took me out and taught me how to drive.
Turn right.
All right, let's see where we at here. Nice, nice. This place got live music, or they got some gambling too. Is that a casino? I don't know. All right, well, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're getting kind of close. We'll be there before you know it. Sounds pretty good too. It comes with a custom sound. It comes with the truck, the sounds, and the trailer. We've only got 18 miles. We'll be there in no time. This trip's going by so fast, we may have to go check something else out real fast. Maybe we go towards Monument Valley. That might be a good one. I don't know if we'll make it there, but we'll head that way. I keep fighting the urge to hit the Jake brake. Like, I had this incredible urge to, to hit the Jake. Even though I know we don't have one. It's like programmed in me. All right, let's hop back in because we're at the village. We're here. No, not here. On down. Never mind. I was thinking we turned here, but no, we don't. We're going down.
Turn right.
Let's see, this is where we go in at. Yeah, okay. Hopefully, we'll be able to pull this trailer up in here. Surely we should. Mirrors are kind of small. A little bit.
Good driving.
Where's the overlook thing, the little the video that you can pick up sometimes? I guess they don't have one over here. All right, we'll stop here for a second. Set the parking brake. All right, let's hop out. Let's take a peek. Look at that. Is that not nice or what? Looks good. Looks amazing. Looked better than the original Grand Canyon did in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I've never been so disappointed in my entire life. I flew to the Grand Canyon in FS 2020 right after it came out. It was so incredibly lackluster. I was like, all this other beautiful scenery that they have, but that area was not that great at all. All right, where else can we go now? We're at the Grand Canyon Village. Let's see, where could we go? We could head up towards the Four Corners. That might be kind of cool to do, right? Like, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's go towards Four Corners. I don't know if they're actually going to like have the monument here. Probably not, but yeah, we'll go here actually. We'll go to that intersection because I can't tell on the map. Like, if they're going to have anything, I don't know which one it would be on. All right, let's knock the parking brake off. Let's go. Oh, well, it help drop her. Yeah, we got to put her in gear. Got to put her in drive, right? That would help a lot, Spur. She's not going to go anywhere unless she's in drive. I'm just letting you guys know. In case you're wondering, it has to be in drive, okay? It will not move without it. Imagine that. Yeah, let's see. Let's go back this way. Yeah. They need something like this for ETS. I haven't been in ETS in ages. Like, I streamed ETS a lot, believe it or not. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot of videos in ETS, but I streamed it quite a few times. And it may be about time to jump back in there. It's been a hot minute. I've also been looking at Star Citizen. I don't know if any of you guys are Star Citizen fans, if you ever heard of it, if you played it. Whatever the case may be. If you haven't, it's a space-based MMO. Like I said, for some of my more diehard fans that have watched a lot of the earlier videos, you guys have heard me talk about. I've got more time in MMOs than any other game that I've ever played. Like World of Warcraft, Star Wars Galaxy, stuff like that. Star Trek Online, Rift, SW Tour, Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings Online, you name it, we played it. Some we played more than others. But my all-time favorite, someone asked me in a comment a while back, the other day, I guess last week, Spur, what is your all-time favorite game that you played? And without missing a beat, without any hesitation, to be Star Wars Galaxy. So like, I spent, like, we literally would stay up all night long playing that game. Multiple times. Amerity and I had just gotten married, and we both played it. We both absolutely loved it. We would stay up all night playing that game. We would stay up all night. I remember one night we stayed up playing it, and we like fixed spaghetti at like 3 a.m. because we were up playing SWG, and we were hungry, but we would. That was such a fun and super involved game early on. Later on, things changed. You know, if you're familiar with the game, then you know the whole story. If not, they patched the game and updated it to the point where after 1 or 2 patches, it wasn't anything like what it originally was when the game first came out. So it changed a lot. But early on, it had such a steep learning curve. Like, there was so much to it. I've still got the manual. I've got the manual now. You know, you remember, you know, you guys that are old enough, you remember actually getting manuals with your games, like books? You know, that was a thing back in the day. If you guys don't know, that was a thing back in the day. You used to get manuals with your games. And this was a nice size, really nice manual, actually. One of the nicer ones that I've ever had in gaming. And I remember sitting there, the first time we played it, Amerity was playing it, I was sitting beside her. We only had one computer. And I had the manual in my lap, reading it, like telling her what to do. But yeah, things just kind of went from there. I actually got it for her because I was working for the railroad, and she needed something to do while I was gone from home. I would be gone for like several days at a time. And she was really wanting something to occupy her time. And so I said, let's try Galaxies, right? And she was like, no, I don't want to play that. I'm not a Star Wars fan. We go home and read about it and said you could be a doctor, you could be a politician, you could be a rifleman, a combat medic, you could be an entertainer, you could be a musician, you could be a dancer, you could be all these different professions that you could actually do in the game, you know? And she's like, ah, that sounds fun. So she tried it and she was absolutely hooked. We both were in like no time.
Take the first exit.
Anyway, I digress. You know, back to original subject. We're thinking about, or I'm thinking about trying Star Citizen. I know it's not SWG. It won't ever be, but I've heard that it's like the closest thing to it. So we'll see. I've been watching a lot of videos about it and studying it and just trying to figure out like what it's all about and what's involved. Man, look at that gas station. That's nice. That's a nice stop over there, man. Look at that. It looks like it could be fun. It looks like it could be fun. It just depends like on what all you could do. I've been watching people do space pirating. That seems kind of fun. I could go for that. I would be down with that. It's always fun to play the villain, right? It's always fun to be the a-hole, and it's one of the reasons why we rolled Horde in World of Warcraft. It's because it's fun to be the bad guys. You don't have any expectations to live up to. Like you can pillage and you know, PvP and kill people and do all the things. But the piracy gameplay seemed it seemed kind of interesting. I was intrigued by it. I'm also intrigued by a bounty hunter as well too, but it gotta be fun.
Get ready to turn right.
All right, let's make us turn up here.
Turn right.
Yeah, we're getting out into some areas that I hardly ever venture into trucking. I mean, I've been through here, but not very often. Anyway, I want you guys, you know, that are watching this, leave a comment down below and let me know what your all-time favorite game is. Like, when you think of gaming, and all your gaming experiences and things of that nature, what is the first game that pops in your mind? It can be PC or console, either one. Console gaming for me, the first game, well, there's two that pop in my mind. I got the Nintendo back in the 80s when I was a kid. First game we played on it was Duck Hunt. So that's like my first original memory of it. I remember playing Atari with some family back in the day. But we never had an Atari. But I remember playing Duck Hunt, and then my like really vivid memory that I have of console gaming is going over to a good friend's house when we were kids. We were probably like 11, 12, something like that maybe, and playing Contra. Like staying up all night and playing Contra and doing the cheat for the 30 lives, up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. What was it? BA start, I think that's what it was. But yeah, I definitely have vivid memories of that. Like, it seems like it was just yesterday. It's crazy. And I think what probably kind of makes that memory stick out in my mind even more is that that friend wound up passing away at a very young age. So it makes it, I guess even more special in a way to remember that. But yeah, it was good memories. It was a lot of fun. A lot of carefree time, right? Like, wasn't it great? You love to go back to being a kid. Carefree times, not having to worry about anything, just staying up all night and playing Contra. Alright, let's see. Man, we are on the open, lonely highway. There is nothing out here whatsoever. Oh man, yeah, that does. That brings back a lot of memories. The whole Contra thing, SWG. That's one of the big things I love about this channel, is being able to share some of those gaming experiences with you guys, you know, and hear about yours as well. You know, I love it. I absolutely do. You know, I love it running across other people in gaming that are like, oh yeah, I played SWG. You know, I was big into it as well, you know. Been a minute. SWG has been going for a while, believe it or not. It's hard to believe that that went away. Like I said, I played WoW. I've played WoW, believe it or not, more time in WoW than any other game. I don't think I'll ever go back to it. I think I'm kind of done with WoW. Meredith and I, we talk about it every once in a while. We had some great like experiences in WoW just as a couple. Like just getting in and playing the game and doing raids and stuff like that. Like we have the last big run we had on on WoW in Battle for Azeroth, like, and even Legion 2. We were playing Legion 2. Like, we had some really, really good, fun memories where it was just us. Like, we were the dynamic duo. We did everything together. We weren't really gilded. We didn't want to be gilded. Like, we just did everything on our own. And we did raids, you know, looking for raid and stuff like that. So it was just us. So it was a lot of time, just us playing it. So we missed that. We missed that part of it. Like, I miss that part a lot. But I don't think it'd be the same. WoW's changed a lot. It's not the same game it used to be. And it's not for the casual gamer. And I don't want to get into it die hard like I was before. It's like you're chasing a proverbial carrot on a stick, trying to get more gear and better gear, and I have no desire to do that anymore. I really just don't. And WoW is not geared for the casual gamer. I don't think it ever will be. They want you to spend as much time and as much money on that game as they can. So I don't know. I don't see us going back to WoW. We may change our mind one of these days and go back, but nothing in that game really even appeals to me right now. Like, everything that I have seen is like really just kind of lackluster and just like meh. It's not that exciting. We used to get so excited playing WoW. I remember when Burning Crusade, the first expansion, came out, we were so freaking hyped for that expansion, and Wrath of the Lich King as well too. That was like the WoW heyday, right? Like when they had what, 12 million subscribers or something, some crazy number like that. All right, so let's see, where are we going to wind up going? Oh, shoot. I don't know. We might wind up, yeah, we might take a left up here at this intersection and go up there to where that question mark. I don't know what that is up there. We'll head up there and see. This is such a nice little mod. I'm really thoroughly impressed with this, guys. Like, I'm just blown away. All these rigs that I've driven, every single one of them. I've been in a Macar, I'll say that. I was going to say all these rigs that I've driven, I've never been in one, but I have been in a Macar. And I've been in a Mac F. Of course, I don't have a Mac F in game. I've been in a Macar. So the Macar just kind of remind me of it, but man, this one just like really brings back memories. Like, it does. Just so much. I think that's what makes it so great. It's just, like I said, the memories that it brings back, the memories associated with it. So if you guys enjoy this video, y'all like going on our mini vacation and shooting the breeze, talking about gaming and all that stuff, let me know in the comments where you would like to take the pickup next. If y'all want to keep doing this and going to more sites and stuff like that, we can absolutely do it. I'd be all about it. Do we turn? We don't turn there. Okay, yeah, we keep going. We can definitely do that. Like I said, just always let me know. Love hearing from you guys. We can bypass. I was going to say we better bypass. All right, let's make this left here, go down 160. I have never been down this road. This is my original profile. This is one that I have more mileage filled out on than any other profile that I've got, and I don't have this road filled in on there, so. This is the OG profile. In fact, look here, you can see like I've got a large majority of it filled out here, right? Like it's pretty much all of it filled out. Except some of these roads that they changed in California that they updated, I haven't got to those yet, but these other ones here, like, yeah, I've never been on them before, so. Trucking just doesn't take you out this way that often. Some headlights going there. There was 4 corners monument, 3/4 mile. Nice. Okay, that is exactly what we were looking for, the 4 corners. And I think what we have to do is turn, make this left, and that should take us to it. Or is this it right here? I don't know. Let's look and see real fast. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Like, I guess it's over this way. It should have an arrow or something at least pointing to it. No, I guess not. Where's the monument at? I guess that's it right there. I don't know. We'll see. This is where we're gonna call it a night up here. It's getting late. It's 7:20 in the PM. It's time to get some dinner, right? This is a park. Okay, here we go. Here's our little, our movie projector. The camping area, nice, okay. All right, let's set parking brake, kill the engine, and we'll watch the viewpoints. 4 corners monuments. Man, our truck looks good over there, right? With the trailer and everything, that looks sweet. We got a lot of stuff back there. we brought everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, this is a monument. Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all. Yeah, I was not expecting this. I thought it would be some kind of little deal, like not a big deal at all, but I was wrong. Okay, never been there in real life, so I was totally wrong on that. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the video if you want to do some more. Love all you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and we'll catch you on the road next time. Peace.